Oh, yo, hello, this Taste. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. Hope all are well. Hope all are safe. I'm a little irritated. And the crazy thing is, like, I strive to have a good day. And the only way to do that is to literally stay by myself. And I'm thinking I kind of set myself up anytime I go into public. Every time I go into public, then here it is. Here comes the demons, you know. Pretty much this particular roach that just continues to try me. And then it's like, even if it is, I just happened to walk by or I was on the phone, because you're spewing all of this verbal abuse. Oh, bitch. And to me, mind you, this is coming from behind. To me, you're talking to me because you have called me a bitch a few times already, you know. And mind you, you don't know me from a can of paint, but you know, since I'm not sexually interested or not looking your way, I'm not interested, then of course I'm all type of bitches and hoes afterwards, or ever since, you know. So I'm if you ask me, I am familiar with the whole being called bitches and hoes, and I'm thinking like, well, from this particular guy, mind you, and I turn around and he let him tell, I was yelling on the phone. But again, why are you pointed in my direction though, you know? And even if you are on the phone, keep that toxic shit in your section, you know. That's why people wonder why I don't want no parts of any roaches. I don't give a damn who you are. Leave me out of it, thank you. You know, because people get so twisted up in their shit and then somehow it finds its way to you, and that's every fucking time. And like I say, and sometimes you have to take your territory, you know, because I'm like, okay, well, if you know, around the street scratchers or the, you know, whores and whoremongers, then it's like, oh, well, where are you? You know, I don't want to say I'm amongst the demons, but I am, but still, like, that doesn't mean, if I'm not participating or if I'm not by you, why am I always catching the strays? You know, that's the other thing, too. You around the whole gunfire, most of the time you won't catch the stray bullet, you know what I mean? So it's just like, and it's kind of like up and down too, because like I said, I like California. I love the sun, like, and I like where I am too. But it's like if I have roaches, then that's I guess that would be a problem. Okay, I have roaches. And speaking of roaches, I hopped on the damn man. So I went to go fetch more yarn from Walmart. So I call myself taking public transit, and only because it's a straight shot. Like, I don't mind it. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at a ride, but it's like, it's something, it's a sight to see, especially on the train. Like I say, okay, it's gonna be a character every time I come out in public, or at least on public transit. So get there, and this lady, literally, she had on Ugg boots, and there was a roach the size of Texas, literally on her boot, like on the bottom side of her boot, and it took the whole ride. It came on with her and left when she got off. And I took a photo or two, but I'm just like, whoa, I was so blown away. And that roach literally enjoyed the ride. And I was looking like, okay, well, maybe that's an ornament, you know, because it is around the holidays. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's an ornament. People can put whatever they want. You know how you have those Crocs where you can put whatever you want in between the dots and all that. But that was a real roach. The whiskers were moving, the antennas were moving, and it actually went from pointing east to west, or north to south, whatever way it was going. But yeah, it moved around on her shoe a little bit, you know, as she moved. But it literally got on the bus with her from her boot, and got off with her when she reached her destination from her boot. And I looked and make sure, like, well, damn, did that roach jump off on the bus? You know, because maybe it, you know, just needed the next stop. But the roach was, as she was walking from afar, imagine, I zoomed in on it, my eyes aren't terrible at all. The roach took the ride with her and left her with her. Now it's just like, whew, I'll call it a pet roach. But, yeah, but I'm not a fan of roaches, and I don't know. And to tell you the truth, I'm more afraid of the 8-legged roaches, not the 2-legged ones, because, you know, I just can't take it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm having a roach problem right now. Yeah. Yeah, so, raid may work. Yeah. Raids are always good. Yeah, but the whole abuse, or the aggressive behavior, always ready to chew and all that stuff, but then you want to clam up when the police come. I don't like shit like that. Like, you know, if you ain't about that life, if you're not down for the smoke, and that comes from any type of smoke, that fast life, that comes with the prison time and toe tag time, you know. So it's like, yeah, if you're not about that death life or going behind bars, then you might want to chill, you know. So I don't understand, people act like they're so rough and tough. I have like a few family members like that, and that rubs me the wrong way. It's like, okay, you're so rough and tough, but the second you see the police, now you want to clam up? Like, stop. I hate that. That boils me. That's what I don't like. You're going to do it. If not, please sit down. Just like when people, you get these celebrities and athletes, I'm going to speak out. But then when it gets hot, then you're going to apologize. Well, then shut the hell up then if you didn't want to say nothing. And just but yeah, I just, shit like that. That's what I don't like. That's why I don't mingle. The way somebody that's bound to just F with my psyche, you know? And then how convenient of the times, like the time that you're, and you always happen to catch me when I go outside. Now you're going outside, it's like, and then you always got something slick to say. Like I said, and if I didn't know you as somebody that always got talking shit, then I wouldn't have mistaken you from being on the phone or speaking to me, you know? So he's guilty of something. So that's, I don't appreciate that. And like, and you act your age, if you're a grandfather, behave as a grandfather, and you're not that. You're not. Somebody lied to him and told him he's the man. And people think that they makes them the man is the material thing. So when those whips get whipped from you, or when you lose it all, then what are you gonna kill yourself? So it's like, yeah, that's why I don't lean on materialism. Like I said, I like nice things, but I'm not gonna die over it. Like I say, I know how to adjust, you know. But yeah, but so far so good as far as the day. The day is lovely. I need to do the whole water intake, you know, just continue the whole detox or the cleanse, you know, because like I say, especially if I've been slacking, so I can always keep up on the, you know, eating the right things and definitely getting the waters going. But yeah, but as of now, if anyone has any advice on what I shall do with the roaches, or maybe a more discreet way of getting rid of roaches, you know, if you know what I mean. Yeah, because like I say, I don't stump on roaches. I will spray you though, and like I say, that's the 2-legged ones or the 8-legged ones, you know. So I really don't. I'm not going, oh, just stomp on that roach. Like, I would not be comfortable. I would spray your ass though. Yeah, but yeah. But then somebody got to clean that up, you know. I like used to stomp on a roach. Okay, so I kind of got bombarded with the garage. Yeah, but also to whom it may concern, you're actually not as shitty as you appear. A lot of people will try to remind you, and hey, and of course this applies to me too, because I'm literally walking it, but to whom else it may concern. Like, you know, with the whole, oh, you ain't shit, or you ain't this and that, or people go out there to see to it that you don't grow, learn, or do something with your talents. And that's why, because they're actually watching too. They're there to say, oh, well, you're this and that, or you ain't shit or this. But it's like, if you got to constantly reminding me, you mean you got a close eye to make sure I stay there, you know. Because like I said, you'll get people, and I know it's not true, I don't really sweat the small talk, but the whole, you ain't going to just be saying and doing a little slick shit every time you see me. You know, and like I said, I match that energy with the overactive force, then it's like, you know, then I'll be the monster. But then again, once that the ball gets rolling, I'm not going to care anyway, really, tell you the truth. It's going to be a free game, literally. Because like I say, hell, no sense in the demons out there having all the damn fun. Yeah, I said it. No sense in it, you know what I mean? You get hit across the head and you're just sitting there accepting it, the blows. No. You match that, don't match that, and you top that energy to where they'll know, like, okay, when the demon come around with their neck brace on, they'll know what time it is, you know. And it's going to be justifiable too, because like I said, we never go around looking for trouble, but you definitely will fix and diffuse the problem. I can promise you that. Yeah, but anyway, but I hope all are well, I hope all are safe, and make my way back outside. Like I said, the garage kind of got infiltrated, but yeah, but yeah, just I don't know, just like I say, continue to stay out the way, because sometimes you'll get the attacks. They will come to you. A majority of my attacks comes to me, and they'll hide behind, oh, well, you said it, or you did this, or you're crazy. Like, if I'm crazy, just leave me in the crazy zone. Cause like I promise you, I would never be amongst. I don't go out my way to be around nobody. I don't give a damn who you are, family, friends, neighbor, uncle. I don't care. I don't go out my way to be up under nobody, especially if I'm not wanted. You know what I mean? If you're giving me dark energy, or if you're giving me abusive, you know, if you come with nasty vibes anyway, I'm not gonna be around you. So it's like, stop, you know. But yeah, but the whole, that negative energy of the people so overly aggressive, and verbal abuse, physical abuse, you know, because they think a lot of people, they'll swing on you, and that's my only thing. Like I said, you lift your hand at me, you will never, ever fight again. And that's to say the least. Like, I don't do that whole you throwing blows. Like, no. There was another one too. I guess some guy was talking shit on the podcast. Like, yeah, bitch, and got his face busted up. Like, oh no, I can never wear a black eye, a busted lip. Oh man, that'll send me over the edge. I can promise you, I cannot take an ass whooping. And I've, you know, in my 35 years, that couldn't be me. I was like, yeah, before it gets that far, you will be put down. So. Cause I know for sure I can't walk around with a busted face. What happened? You know what I mean? Walk around with 2 noses and 3 eyes. Oh no, or 4 eyes. Depending on if you got the, you know, the double black eye. Would it be swollen? Then the other eye will swell all of it. Walking around with literally with 4 eyes and busted lip. Oh no. broken nose, then that's to say at least. You know, that's not to say if your arm or leg got jeopardized, but yeah, I can't be doing all that rolling around. Like I said, I'll fight if necessary, but it ain't going to end well. That's not going to end well for whoever tries it, because I'm like, I'm going to defuse that real fast. I'm like, oh, no, I can't do this. They're like, ah. Yeah, you will be put down. But anyway, but I hope all are safe, and I will return. I'll probably only have a few moments of sunlight left if I go back outside. You know, like I say, I do want to catch the last bit of sun, but as far as hopping back on in the sun, I'll return. Perhaps. All right, have a good one.